Before we talk about how keys work on a switcher, you need to understand keying. Keying is basically a way to layer one image on top of another. There are several different types of keys that affect the key source in different ways. So how do we choose the order of layering? In general, whatever you are keying, meaning your key source, will be on the top, and whatever you have selected as the source on program will be on the bottom. On this switcher, the key bus is on the top, and whatever we have on program bus will be on the bottom. So let's go back to the types of keys. In a switcher, you'll find three basic types: chroma key, downstream keyer, and luma key. Chroma key means that in this type of key, whatever color you select will be keyed out, which basically means gone and replaced by the background source, or again, on this switcher, what's punched up on program. In our studio, we use a green screen. So if I want a chroma key, first I select the source as my key source on the third row. I punch it up on the key bus, and I put camera 3 on program. I find the key 1 transition button so I can see what's happening, and then I choose chroma key at the top. I choose the color green and press initialize. Once initialized is pressed, it automatically adjusts the key, and as you can see, the green screen is now keyed over camera 3. On the TriCaster, things work a little different. To chroma key camera 2, I need to actually go to the source monitor and click on the gear icon. There I can find the key mat tab, which I must click to enable, and then I click the dropper, drag it to the monitor that shows my green screen, and choose my green color. As you can see now on the monitor, I see black instead of green. To actually key it over something, I'm going to have to choose a virtual effects bank. So I'm going to choose V1, which is Virtual 1. I click on the tab and once again choose camera, which would be A, and I'm going to choose camera 3 as my source, which is B in this virtual effects bank. Luma key means that either white or black will drop out. On the TriCaster, this option does not exist. Instead, we use DSK. This stands for downstream key, and it uses an alpha channel to cut out a hole for our graphics. This ensures us a perfect key every time. Luma key is an option on the raw switcher, so let's look at the difference in quality between a Luma key and a downstream key. I'm going to key the lower third graphic from the TriCaster over camera 3 using Luma key. So I put the TriCaster on the key bus, choose Luma key on key 1, and transition the key in. I can try to get this clean, but the switcher keys out the darkest parts, meaning I lose the shadows of the graphic. Now let's see how we do this in TriCaster. I'm going to choose downstream key 1. So I go over to the right, find my controls for downstream key 1, and choose the source as graphics. And either using the mouse, click Take, or on my switching surface, I can simply punch the Fade Overlay button and it comes in. Or if I want it to immediately come in, I can choose the Take Overlay. You'll notice how clean the key is and how it maintains blacks that are a part of the graphic. That's the advantage of Downstream Key. Let's look at a few more things on the TriCaster switching service. Auto and Take transition between program and preview. The auto is tied to whatever effect you have selected in background. The two rotary dials control the speed of auto transition, and the other goes through the effect selections. The rotary dial near the overlay buttons will advance through what's in the bins. But beware, these rotary dials are very sensitive and move rapidly through your choices. Take time to play around with the TriCaster and the Ross switcher and discover what they can do.